Hi Virgo, welcome. It is Luna, and today we have a Zodiac reading for the major placements of Virgo. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the mic. Okay, there we go. We're all good now. So, I just want to say, even if you do not have any major placements, which can include Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North, and South Node, if you have none of those, do not worry, because I'm sure there is definitely a message for you. You can embody any energy at any time, so if you were intuitively called here, I'm sure there's a message for you, alright? Without further ado, I'm gonna get right into our, messages. I do set intentions first, so that will take a moment, so just skip by if you are not interested. Thank you. Alright. Angels, spirit guides, angels, spirit guides, and the Holy Spirit, all of the highest white light, I thank you so much for all that you do for me and the collective. I thank you for all of the knowledge, healing, and love you give us all. I ask for today's reading to be as specific and loving as accurate of the highest good of all, for the messages that need to be given to be given. Thank you so much for allowing this to happen, and I thank you so much for all my amazing viewers who like, share, subscribe, and energetically interact with me. Thank you so much, Holy Spirit, for allowing me to channel your messages. Thank you. Alright. Present energies for Virgo. Virgo today. So we have the Magician. Alright. Let's see. Present, current energies, or overall energies. The Hanged Man. Alright. Let's see. Virgo, what's going on? The Emperor, stability, that feeling of safety, home, comfort. I'm getting, it feels like this, yeah, so with the World on the bottom of the deck, I'm getting this overall energy of creating your own safety and stability. The Hanged Man actually gives me this energy of, I want to say, sitting at home in the comfort of your fireplace and just that loving warmth that you can settle down in. That is the energy of the Magician, Hanged Man, and the Emperor. That's interesting. So, what's going on for Virgo? Virgo's thank you spirit. Ace of Wands. Alright, what's going on for Virgo? Ooh, okay. So, anyways, we have Ace of Wands and the Page of Cups. Okay. Gonna focus on that. Alrighty. Knight of Swords. What else? Holy Spirit. Seven of Cups. What is it that you have to say to Virgo at this time? Five of Cups. What is it that you have to speak to Virgo about at this time? We have the Knight of Wands and Ace of Swords. So there is a lot of night energy. For some reason I'm feeling called to look at the book. So one second, let's see. One last card. Oh, there's two. Never one last one, right? So Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I'm gonna put this up here for now. Let's just do that. So to show you these. 8 of Wands in the world. Let's do that. So, for some odd reason, I did feel called to look in the book, right? Let's see if it'll do it. Okay. So when I thought of the Knight of Wands, where are you, dear? Okay. Now, although I do completely know the meaning of the Knight of Wands, especially, for some reason I did feel called, so whenever I do bring out the book. So let's read this together. Maybe they will word it in a certain way, and it will have to do with something that we'll bring up later. So it says, the knight is all action and doesn't spare any time to think. They pursue their goals singularly and recklessly. Their unstoppable passion is inspiring but comes with risks. If the knight is you, it is time to be bold and seize that crazy opportunity in front of you. It won't stick around for long. Enjoy the feeling of total confidence in yourself, but just be aware there can be unforeseen consequences for acting too impulsively. Alright. And the same with the Knight of Wands. When you look at the knights, they are all about action, right? And when you have action, you go forward with a lot of momentum. It's very interesting how you have both knights. So the Knight of Swords says, bursting onto the scene with fear. I never know how to pronounce this word. I've been pronouncing it fever, but I'm pretty sure it's not, like forver, I don't know. And confidence, the knight rushes headlong at their obstacles without a second thought. They are passionate and fully self-assured in their intelligence and opinions, but they are sorely lacking compassion and heart. If the knight is you, it is time to second-guess yourself. You are probably a bit cold and overconfident, and possibly afraid of showing some vulnerability. It's left you imbalanced and ill-prepared for what lies ahead. So I do feel like when it comes to this, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords is interesting. 3-hand, right? And 3 is about balance. Oh wow, and I did feel like there's a lack of balance that they said in the Knight of Swords, right? So, I know that when you do things, right, and you do it fully with passion or your intellect or anything, right, just, or even by heart, right, whatever you do, if there's not a balance between your head, your mind, same thing, head, soul, and body, right, so heart, mind, soul, right, those 3 things are not in balance, and it's like the holy trinity almost of stability, right? Now, if you're going into things with just an idea and some passion, but there is no heart, which we do kind of, it's not that we're lacking heart, we're lacking heart in the right areas. I mean, the 7 of Cups, right, speaks, the cup specifically, that speaks on the heart of emotions, all that stuff. Excuse me. But when you only have the 7 of Cups or the 5 of Cups, right, these both speak on, this one confusion, this one regret and lack. So it's kind of the same thing. It's this smeared view of the pane glass, right? Sorry, it was not focused there. But with the Page of Cups, it's kind of like a friend, this new idea or inspiration. And with the Ace of Wands, I do feel like there could be some idea that comes through, or perhaps someone who suddenly gives you an idea or momentum to move forward with something. But there's this confusion within you. I feel like you're not completely sure if it's the way to go. You're feeling really down and out for some reason, but then there are these random calls of energy, and I feel like with this energy, it's this Ace of Swords, right? The Ace of Swords is cutting through all the confusion. I mean, it literally cuts through this fog, right? And it completely clears out what was there. Eight of Wands feels like you're just moving so far out of it that it no longer exists, right? And let's be honest, with the World on the bottom of the deck and the World, okay? We're not just one or the other here, right? It's something, because this is completely new, right? These are completely new beginnings. Let's get some clarification. Anything that I was not specific enough about. You may be dealing with a lot of worries. Like I said, with the Five of Cups, it talks on regrets. It does. I'm not sure if it is the Knight of Swords or the Knight of Cups, but one of them said, oh, I think it's the Cups. It says lacking confidence in the Secrets of Tarot deck. And I don't know why, I just keep getting that energy of lacking confidence. Now, for some of you, that may not be the case. You may be very confident and self-assured, but there is that energy for some reason. So, yeah, what do you have to say, Holy Spirit, for Virgo at this time, Judgment? Ten of Cups. Yeah, okay. So, with these two cards, right? Oh, can we focus? Do I have to touch? Okay, we'll touch the screen. Okay. So, with these two cards, I'm getting this energy of a stability that is divinely given, but divinely chosen as well. So, Judgment is all about the only choice that can be done under the circumstances, or something like that. And the Ten of Cups, it's like this happiness, this full fulfillment of self, of external self. It's everything, right? But it's a choice. It's like you no longer even have a choice of choosing anything other than this. You give yourself, I feel like, the Ace of Cups, right? Like, if you could have, like, I saw it right under here, right? The Ace of Cups. And it's such an energy of so much love, right? It's too many cards, Spirit, please. One at a time. Five of Swords. So, other people may not be completely agreeing. You may have to have those people who support your dreams, because you do have a stable idea with whatever you're doing. This may have something to do online specifically, but whatever you're doing, it may just be something that you create that you understand, but you will find people who understand, because, yeah, Nine of Wands, you feel like you're up against the wall with people, interesting, let's see, Ten of Wands, so heavy energy. I can't lie. I was gonna say that in the beginning, but I did see the Ace of Wands and it kind of brightened it up a little bit more. But Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands, this just tells me, like, instead of putting your guard down, right? Now, hear me out. I'll give you a scenario, for example. If there are two people, person A has a beautiful dream, right, that they're very confident about, that they are so ready to pursue, right? And person B sees person A's dream and says that's not gonna happen, that you know how impossible that is, or something along those lines. Person A has a few choices, some of those being option one, get really mad and argue, right? Try and match views, Second one would be to understand they can have a different opinion and still think they're right, and so can you, right? Or three, you could kind of sit and dwell on whether this is right or not, right? And I do feel like there's just a lot of go, 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 right? But with the Ten of Wands, it gives me this idea like you're going with the burden anyways. I feel like there's no need to carry this Ten of Wands. There is no... Yeah, you're like trying to figure out if it's right or not. You may literally be... I want to say deciding if it's right or not. Okay. Blue's really significant, I feel like, especially like this turquoise color. So communication, your throat chakra, be honest. But, King of Swords, you may be too honest. Oh, that's funny. So balance, again, there's always balance, that needs to be had. Let's read from the book again. I feel with the Knight of Swords. Let's see what they have to say. So, or King of Swords, my apologies. So King of Swords. Let's get this stuff focused. Woo. The king is truly intelligent and deeply concerned with truth, ethics, and honesty. The king brings with them a certain authority. They may be a role model in your life. They are wise and seek to be righteous and fair in all they do. However, they are so concerned with knowledge and solving problems efficiently that they may have some tenderness and compassion. They may lack some tenderness and compassion in dealing with personal issues. If the king is you, step up and utilize your intelligence and problem-solving skills. When they are needed, some leadership may be asked of you. Okay, so again, there's this lack of emotional, there-ness, I want to say, but at the same time, there is this needing of stepping up for yourself. It is there, like it said, it spoke on being a role model of sorts, right? And role models go after things when they know they are correct. Like, for example, if you have... I'm better with examples than explaining, my apologies. But you can have a influencer that you watch, right? And they went after their dreams, even though, I mean, who becomes, like, let's say, an idol, right? In the sense of, like a K-pop idol, for example, or a singer or actress in the United States. I don't know if we call them idols here. I more hear it in like the K-pop community. My apologies. Or anything like that. When you look up to a person, it's something like that. It's this proof and knowledge that you can do something, and someone else can do something, so that means you can, right? It's like that someone else did it, so can I type thing. It's a very beautiful energy. Being there for yourself, perhaps more compassionately you're needing. Let's see, what is needed for Virgo at this time before we close this reading off. What's needed for Virgo? Advice from the Holy Spirit on what's needed for Virgo. The Tower, my goodness. They really said. Okay, the Tower, interesting spirit. What do they need to know? What does Virgo need to know? Two of Swords. So, this whiteness, automatically the word that came to mind was purity. Like, there's this, like, there's these white flowers, but they just give me this, let's see if it'll focus. They're just so lovingly pure, I feel, in their existence, and that's what I feel like you're existing as, or they're asking you to exist as, because they're giving you this as well. They're giving you this pure love. So the Tower and the Two of Swords is like this ending, right? It's this ending within self more than anything, because I feel like it's not external, though this may come out externally because our mindset changes how we react and think about things. Oh my gosh, I didn't even look at these. I was just speaking on the cards that I didn't already speak on. But Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords, Four of Swords, just endings. You need endings. You need to see the situation for what it is. And I feel like you're not, because you're so worried and you're so... Four of Swords, Two of Swords, the exact same scenario of overthinking, of in your head, type of energy. And Seven of Swords, you feel like you're doing something wrong, and having to be sneaky about it for some reason. Page of Pentacles, this may have something to do with your job, but you know, may apply differently for everyone. I did not notice, but the Page of Swords also tried coming out. So again, like, this energy of not having people who are on the same page as you, pretty much. That's exactly what the Page of Swords is. Having to be ideal, right? It's that energy of that, right? So they're asking you to hold this vision, right? Hold this vision of what you want and stop worrying about what everyone else thinks. In the nicest way possible, F them, right? It doesn't matter if someone doesn't understand the things that you understand. If it is not their time, it's not their time, right? But in the same circumstance, things will be as they are. Sometimes we can understand things more deeply than others, and other times people understand them more deeply than we do. We are all at different points in our life, in different areas of our life as well. So it's this energy of growing to be the person that you always have wanted for yourself. That is the true version of love to yourself. I mean, the ending, I just feel like, is being the second person to yourself, being a second option, being second guessing yourself, all of this second energy. I don't know why that's coming through, but it's like, be number one for yourself. You've probably always wanted to be number one from a partner, right? At some point in your life, for example, but then yet you are not even number one to yourself, you know? It's like, not to get into relationships or anything, but when you're in a relationship, they can't exactly be your number one, you know? Like, they can be your number one after you, you know? But you always come first. God always comes first. God's within you, you know? Like, if you don't have stability, how can they bring you stability? So it's the energy just of you, right? Maybe not everyone else knows what's right. Maybe not everyone else understands what you understand, but there's something here that emphasizes that. So yeah. I do believe that's gonna be it for you guys, Virgo. Thank you so much for joining me today. I pray this brought you love, light, and healing, and I thank all of you who have been liking, sharing, and subscribing, energetically connecting with my channel. I greatly appreciate all your support, and I do pray to see you again, because I love reading for you guys. So, thank you so much, and I hope you have an amazing day or night whenever you're watching this. Bye, guys.